it's interesting. So, we look at our core players, and I won't name them all, but you think Target, Walmart, and over the last 3 years, as we all know, they've done some incredible work from an innovation perspective and how they're kind of transforming the consumer experience. Like curbside at Target, for me, like my family relies on that probably too much, right?
Yeah.
And I think when we look at that from an innovation perspective, we're not going to out curbside Target, right? We're not going to out deliver Walmart, and they've been our customers for almost 100 years, right? And so how do we lean on them as the partners that they are in order to utilize the services that they've honed and crafted so well, especially over the last couple of years? So I always tell my team, we oversee a lot of direct to consumer channels as well. And when we look at D2C, like we look at it different, where we're saying, hey, like if we're offering this product and you want it in a brown box in 2 days, come on your front step, awesome. Like we can do that. But if like we can offer you a better price and you pick it up on the way home from work at Target curbside, it takes an extra 5 minutes. Like, who are we to tell you that that's not what you should do? And so we're talking about D2C, and we'll talk about a lot, I'm sure, in this conversation. Like, we're not talking brown box on your front step. We're talking about shortest, most friction-free path to purchase, and that's what we're trying to uncover with these new, features that you mentioned.
Interesting. There's been a lot of buzz, but also a lot of attempted buzz kill on platforms like Gopuff, and I'm just curious, like, what's your view of the platform?
Well, Gopuff is here, and we're great partners with them. And we've also partnered with some like the rapid grocery delivery companies that, some have crashed and burned, some have found some success. I think, if you go back to the point of like put the power in the consumer's hands, like make them choose or let them choose, enable them to choose what they want. Like we believe like those emerging platforms, we just, touch on quick commerce for a second, right? Like the scale I just went through, hey, if you want it in 2 days in a brown box, you want to pick it up on the way home. At the bottom of that or on the full kind of major side of it, like if you want it in 30 minutes or you need it in 10 minutes, like we also want to offer that as well. Now, oftentimes that comes at a greater expense to the consumer, right? And I think we are lucky enough to have distribution in major retailers, but we can also be really transparent with pricing, right? So oftentimes it's more expensive for me to ship it to you than it is for you to pick it up at Walmart.
Right.
And so on these PDPs, in this new technology that we're building and these new like path to purchase kind of flows that we're building, we're incredibly transparent about pricing. And at the end of the day, we want to give the power to the consumer. If you want to spend $2 extra to have it delivered by Gopuff, like awesome. Like let's allow you to do that. And so that's how we're looking at it. We're not looking at it as a competitive, thing that's going to take over or be a huge part of our sales channel kind of mix. We're saying we can offer that new opportunity, that new service to consumers. So like, why wouldn't we? Right. And so it's a constant focus, and we're excited to launch a couple new things with Gopuff this year to kind of see that kind of move forward.